Hello everyone, it's OG from OG Scale Models. Wanting to get back with everyone on the 57 Chevy Bel Air for the Buckeye Classic coming up in March. It's been about a month or so, 3 weeks or more, probably more like 4, and I finished it up. I was wanting to show it to you guys. Um, Here's the 57 Chevy kit that I used. It's the Monogram 57 Chevy Bel Air Classic Cruiser kit. Okay. Kit number 10871. It says it's a skill level 4, but I'll be honest with you, probably an 8-year-old could put this model together by themselves with adult supervision, of course, because it does require glue and paint. So other than that, pretty nice kit, not too bad. Everything went together pretty good. I had to do some things just because I changed them up for the kit. Let's go ahead and show you my 57 here. Okay, here it is, guys. That's the 57 Chevy that I built. We're going to move this down a little bit. And let's see here. There we go. As you can see, it's 57 Chevy. Pretty nice. What I did, I used Tester's Extreme Lacquer Diamond Dust for a base coat. In other words, I painted the whole model this color at first, and then I taped it up and everything, and I did a basically a tri-tone to it, the roof and the sides. I did it with the Extreme Lacquer Testers. This is called Tropical Turquoise. Pretty color. Turned out pretty nice. Here, I'll pick it up, show it to you guys. I did bare metal foil the side trim and back window and the front window trim. There's a front view. I did use panel liner in the grill to give it some deftness. I did make a modification to the hood scoop. I'll just go ahead and tell you about the hood scoop now. I raised it up a 1/16 of an inch, and I cut a 1/4 inch off of it to shorten the scoop up because I didn't like the way it looked on the car. Kind of like it just didn't look right to me. So I changed that up. I'll show you the other side here. Okay, it does have 3D printed American daisies on it with 3D printed Firestone pie crust cheater slicks in the back, and in the front it's just got regular front runners, like a 5-inch or 4 or 5-inch tire in the front. Let me go ahead and take the hood off so it won't fall off when I flip it over. On the chassis, I shortened up each side of the rear end so I could fit the slicks up underneath it. I did that, and then I took and made backing plates and everything for the cheater slicks and the wheels. I also added Lakewood, or Lakewood traction bars. Those come from the AMT Nova SS kit. I think it was a 66. I did cut the little nipples off the headers and replaced that with plastic tubing. Also, I wired and plumbed the engine. I made an alternator bracket for it. It does have throttle linkages and everything on the engine. Made a fuel block for it. Also, I didn't like the way the radiator set in front of the fan, so I left the fan off and I added a 3D printed electric fan to it. The velocity stacks are by Parks velocity stacks. Satin finish on them. I did add a little bit of panel liner down on the inside so you can see a little better. On the front, I did add backing plates like disc brake on the front wheels. Also, this kit never came with an oil filter, so I made a oil filter for it. Put it on there, and I did put a decal on it. AC Delco decal. Overall, there was one more modification I was going to tell you about. I was saying something about the hood. When I put the velocity stacks on it and I put the hood on it, it wouldn't quite set flush. So I cut the thing out in the hood that was marked, and I used it, but then it didn't look like right leaving it open. So I said, well, I'll put the scoop on it. Well, I put the scoop on it, and the scoop wouldn't kind of fit around the velocity stacks, so I had to widen it a little bit, and then I added a 1/16 to the bottom of styrene to the bottom of the scoop, which raised it up, which made it almost perfect. And then, like I said, I took a 1/4 inch off the front of the scoop, and I think it gave it a more aggressive look, and it just looks better overall. I think I'm going to name this model Emerald. On the interior, I pretty much left it alone. I didn't change nothing. I just put the roll bar in it. I put the bench seat in it. I put the 4-speed shifter in it and painted the ball white. The dash is done up in silver gel pen and white Prismacolor pencil. Other than that, I think the model turned out really, really nice. Looks good. I think I did a good job on the paint job, on the bare metal foil. Turned out pretty nice. I like the rake of the car and everything. It turned out really nice. I'll probably be starting on another model here probably later on tonight or something. I gotta still put the plate on the car, which is right here. It just says 1957. I'm gonna put that on the car, and then I'll probably put it in the box until ready for the show. But that's my entry for the Buckeye Classic under the 57 Chevy theme class. Hopefully everybody likes it and everything. I think it turned out really pretty for the color choice and everything. And what else? The chassis flat black testers. The interior is flat black testers also. Other than that, the engine is duplicolor orange, Chevy orange, BHT paint. Also, I used aluminum and steel, flat aluminum, flat steel, and flat black on the engine parts, things like that. I used Tester's red for the fire extinguisher on the roll bar. Flat aluminum for the roll bar. Everything else, guys, is all Tester's paints, and I think it turned out really well. Really nice. 57 Chevy. Hope everyone liked it. Everyone stay warm. Here in Ohio, we're having some cold bursts and things like that. Hopefully we'll get done with them in the next weeks or so and get on to spring. But anyway, everyone take care of themselves and stay blessed. On to the next.